Hi friends, how are you? I hope you guys are all doing absolutely amazing. What are you doing that is bringing you joy? Like I'm like so already way fast into this, but I tell you what, like doing things that kind of are resonating with me is making things so much more enjoyable and nicer. And not that I didn't like making the things that I was making previously, but it kind of has released some of the pressure that we tend to put on ourselves. And so I got into like this bag making thing. I don't know. So I'm gonna show you. I'm jumping right into everything that I've got going. So I made a couple more market bags. Now this one was made with the peaches and cream striped, the ones that you can get at like Walmart, and they're like $1.99, and I seriously use like 1.5. So this worked. You know, these market bags already work up so fast and they're so great, and I gave some away to some people for Christmas and they love them, and I just think that this is just the best gift and it's so easy to do. And now, like if you're using the Lily sugar and cream, that yarn is a little stiffer, which I think is great for bags. But this is the peaches and cream striped, because I know that there's like multiple. And if you've noticed, like those little, I wish that I had the remainder of what I had, but I don't know that you can see, it's kind of soft. And so this bag is a little bit softer. And then I tried a different pattern. I was thinking I wanted something just slightly different. And this is the Lily sugar and cream. Now, I don't think you can necessarily see a difference. You can definitely feel the difference in it. And I think that this might actually give a little more stretch. See, can't you tell? Can't you tell this one's a little stiffer? I don't know what I was expecting when I was gonna hold this up and be like, and then see, I made this one with something else. And so I don't know, but I do like the idea of this one. It's just slightly different, really simple. You literally, wow, sorry, literally move one stitch over, which is what's giving you like your little diagonal stitches. That was so hard. I don't know why. And I'm sure you can tell I used multiple colorways because I was kind of using this more like a scrap one, right? So this was one, and then just the blue and the white, and then I went back to with the green, and then I had that cone that I had made Maddie and my daughter's shirts out of, and I thought that it had enough of that blue in it to put up around the edging, and I actually kind of like it. So, you know, I of course will link all the patterns down below. I'm going to continue to be making these market bags, so you're going to have a link to that one quite a bit. But this was a new one that I had found. I don't know that I love it, but I don't hate it. I do kind of like the bottom of it. It's a little more structured, right? I do like the square of it. I do like the capacity of this one, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm also not sure how I feel about the handles being just tied on. Like, it's cute, and when you pull it really tight, like it wasn't budging, but I'm kind of curious after we put stuff in it how it's gonna go. So I'll let you know about that one. But those were those two. And then I decided I was gonna make another one like the bag that I had seen somebody was carrying at the beach this past summer. She said that she had gotten it at Target. I will link that video when I did that bag down below. And that I don't have a pattern for that one. I obviously should write that up. And do you think I've written up the like little berries and stuff? I started, but I haven't finished that. So note to self, start doing my patterns. I will do that and make sure I let everybody know. But I did do another bag, and I again was just trying to use up some of my stash, and I ran out of this color, so I just did white, and I don't hate it. The size is a little smaller than the original one that I did, but I think it's okay. I still kind of like it. So what do you think? I need to write up the pattern of this. I think I gave directions in that original video, but I'm sure a pattern would be nice, right? Tell me, do you like working from patterns, or do you like working from tutorial videos? Or do you like to have a pattern and then you like to have a video to kind of go along with it to make sure you know what you're doing? Let me know. Let me know how you like to make things work. And then I had missed my mother-in-law's birthday because I was with the grandbabies, and I just totally spaced everything. And so I had made her a bag that I wanted to send to her. Now let me show you what I first did. I think we need to normalize making something and being okay with, one, accepting it if we enjoy it, but two, unraveling it if it doesn't bring us joy. Because I found this picture of this bag, and I don't love it. I don't even think that I really like it. And so I'm going to pull it all out. Now this is like that the cording that I had done, those, oh my goodness, bags from like 2 years ago. It was like one of the very first things that I did on here. And so like I have to order this. It's not cheap. I loved the idea of this bag. The picture of it was really cute. Maybe I put it together wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that it finally like sits when you have stuff in it. But I feel like if you have to stuff a bag to make it look decent, I'm not loving that idea. And so it's the 4 rectangles, which I've done a rectangle bag before, a little bit different, not quite as structured, and I'm sure it's because of the cording. But then you like do the strap on 2 sides, and I liked the idea of having like all of one color and all of one color. I was gonna like alternate it, but I decided I liked one side being one color. I still like that idea. I don't love it. I don't love it. I'm gonna frog it. And I have to tell you, after all the time that it took me to figure out how I wanted to do this and everything, it was really hard for me to decide that, because then, I don't know, do you feel like it's a little bit of a failure when you decide that you're gonna take something apart after you've put so much time into it? But I just feel like I'm gonna be so much happier using the materials from this on something that I actually like, something that I'm actually proud of, something I like that I made, kind of thing. Tell me how you feel about frogging your projects, but I just feel like we need to normalize that it's okay, right? Like, it's okay for us to not like something and to take it apart. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me your thoughts. I'm taking that apart. So I made a new one. I made a different bag, just like an everyday tote. I really like it. This was not a difficult workup. I did alter the pattern just a little bit and I wanted a little bit longer, but the video that I found that had the recommendations for this had like the tutorial and everything. It talks a lot about how easy it is to customize it to whatever you want. You can make it wider, you can make it taller, you can make it, you know, deeper. So you make your bottom this, and that's the other thing, it's so vast. You make your bottom, and so clearly this is going to be how wide your bag is going to be. Is this the wide? Is this the wide? You know what I mean? So you can figure out your capacity. And then it does say that you do like 1 row of single crochets. I felt like that wasn't enough, and so I did 2 rows before I started my handle. And then after I did the handle, it just felt too thin. Now I understand, like, if you were to continue to make the strap thicker, right, then you're making this thicker, where in reality I just wanted this thicker. And so I did just do 1 round of singles with the actual bag color, and I love it. I really love it. And I like that I did the yellow bottom and then the colored and then the yellow handles, because I think that it just makes it a little more exciting. I do really like the idea of doing pattern bag, solid handle, or even reverse. I don't think I would hate that. Do like a solid bag with a pattern handle. Tell me what you think. What's my bag deal? I don't know. Because I like bags, because I have stuff. And when you have stuff, you need bags, right? Who doesn't need a bag? You always need a bag. So this is the one that I made for my mother-in-law. She does live down in Florida half of the year, so I thought that this might be a good one for her. Yeah, so I will link the video for this, but just know that you definitely can change things up to accommodate whatever you want, whatever you're thinking that you want to do. And so this was the sugar and cream, and then I did the I love this cotton for the handle. So the handle's a little bit softer, and then the bag itself is a little more sturdy. I like the way that the colorway actually ended up coming about. Like, I just, you know, you never know. You never know how it's going to color pool or anything. And I think that it actually did pretty cool, where it just kind of worked pretty perfectly, I think. But it's funny because it looks like I have like this straight line where I changed yarn right here, and that's actually not true. It didn't happen until up here, but it just happened. So yeah, that's where I am. I was on a bag kick, and I tell you what, I loved it. Like, this was so much fun. And then if I didn't like it, I ripped it out. I changed things up. And for some reason, it didn't bother me so much as like with my sweaters and things like that, because I don't know, for some reason, I just put so much pressure on myself. And this one, it just didn't bother me because it just was a little more enjoyable. So I think that I'm going to attempt to work on the sweaters to get those out of my whips. And then what are we going to be making next? Seriously, what are you doing this year to bring yourself some happiness, to, you know, create that space for yourself? Because honestly, that's like That's just what I've decided to do. That's where I'm going to be this year. I'm depending on you guys to keep me down this path, and I am more than happy to be there for you while you do the same. That's just all I wish for you. And let me know what we should be making next. Let me know what you are working on, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.